Hey guys! Welcome back to another gaming video, where the Archer is pretty freaking lit. Today, I'm going to be playing part 4 of my DDLC series. I have the game loaded up right here, and we're about to play it right now. But before we start, like I said in the other video, if you have any free games that you want to recommend me play, I will try to play them. Just comment them down below, and I will try to get to them if I can. Some I might actually make gaming videos on. Others I might just play and tell you how it is, because I probably can't make a video off of it. And if you enjoy the video, which I don't even know if you're going to be watching it, feel free to subscribe to see more of my content, because I'm going to keep this going until I finish the game. Duh. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's totally fine. You can do whatever you want. I can't force you to do anything. And with that out of the way, let's start the video. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. ... Sup? Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform today totally threw me off. That's me with any other girls, because I haven't seen them outside the club. Seeing her in okay. I'm going to skip. Jeez, don't make you feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Oh, we're not. Oh, I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki held out to me. Yeah! This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Aren't you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Just because I'm so small, isn't it? Oh my gosh, what the heck are you saying? You jerk. What the Oh my gosh. It's worse. I prefer when I was called a meanie. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm weird. Dang it, my size. Frickin', I can't talk. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't you think you make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Okay, thank you for saying that, because I was just about to question about that. We've just been chatting and not cooking. We've already met each other, we've already talked, please. Ha ha ha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, no? And just because I don't have a mature... Okay. Oh, this game is so fun. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki... Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate, too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know there are tons of guys who... Oh, I'm enjoying this game so much. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. ... Gross. Hey, is that me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Ha ha ha. You get all sour when okay. I'm going to throw up reading this. I finally found your weakness, Blue Dragon. If your plan was to make me feel awkward, then you did a great job. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Please spare me. I'm suffering here. Oh, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn around every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so you had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Blue Dragon, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going to be in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter in a smaller bowl and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's nothing like It's not like baking is just... It's not like baking is just about following with instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Dang it, I can't read it. Give me a break. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. You thing. You exist. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Yeah? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers on my icing. Hey! You're not wrong. I wouldn't want anybody else's gross fingers on my icing either. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to itch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my fingers to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my fingers, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glop of icing on Natsuki's cheek. As we discussed before, means it's not as good as but it's there, isn't close. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. It's like trying to get your tongue to your elbow. It's disgusting. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish I'm faster. I'm faster. I grab her wrist on my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Whoa! Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Wait, is he still in his uniform? Oh my gosh. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. And then you punch her in the face. Take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth. Whoa! Appropriate reaction! Appropriate reaction! Appropriate reaction! What the heck was that? What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Blue Dragon, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? ... What the heck is wrong with you, man? Come on. What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn just so quickly? I don't know. Probably because you licked her finger? Are you stupid? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breath. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? And then he collapses on her. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh crap, they burned the burners! They burned the things that burn. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of it. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over her head. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. You are weird. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room, and it burns your face off. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decoration stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have those knee surgery that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one could even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up I can't pronounce that word, so I'm going to skip that. It has a much thinner tip than the other. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes. Or other patterns. Like stars. Nope. But you can always use it to write stuff on a cake. Ooh. I love you. Like happy birthday or whatever. Why happy birthday? Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Hey, that's like what we did with the poem. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. Maybe I'm getting it from you. Okay, this is... Get this guy away from women, please. What's that supposed to mean? You know what it means. I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're okay. Dude, stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Say with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the base and fastens the nozzle on each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Wow! Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat the dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could get time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can't bring the cupcakes tomorrow. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Ha ha ha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. My ears, dang it. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash, because it did. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? That's what you wanted. That's... Of course you do. This game sucks. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before, about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. You want to read manga or go out somewhere? Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Whoa! Free Dragon, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I have to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch inside of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. Holy crap, what's going on? What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Please? Sayori? Eh? Hi, Blue Dragon. Sayori? Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Blue Dragon. I just stopped by to say hi. Thank goodness you did. Freaky Gabe. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room. My imagination was being really mean to me. Oh, not this again. But I have to come here and see it for myself. Oh. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? It's supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? No! No, I don't want to go over this again. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Blue Dragon. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika's right about what? ... Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Blue Dragon. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Blue Dragon. I like you so much that I wanted to die. Oh no. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know why you want this most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give to you. Sayori, oh, more choices! I love you, and you'll always be my dearest friend. Okay. This is a big moment. Give me some time. I'm good for the choices now. I want to do this choice. I have to say I love you, right? It's the only option. What's the worst that could happen? Am I right?
Holy crap.
I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Blue Dragon. If only this was real. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Blue Dragon, is this really okay? Yeah. Hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Blue Dragon. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Blue Dragon. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. Ah, so it's official now. Yay! I feel... Okay. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Well, we'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Blue Dragon. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Yeah? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. Don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I wanted to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will come and plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything that I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Is this a happy ending? Is this a happy ending? It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be... I can't talk. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Blue Dragon! It's quiet. I thought there'd be music. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be they must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. You didn't even try. Dang it. You couldn't even like pick a. Okay, you're stupid. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. Hey, you shouldn't be. Don't you? You're being mean now. I don't. Now I understand. You think that? You think? Okay, let me focus. My eyes aren't focusing right now. Okay. Think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. You just realized this. Oh, you're so dumb, and I'm just realizing this now. Holy crap, you. You. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Haha. You shouldn't. You should take a little responsibility for her, Blue Dragon. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hang. Oh, you kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Holy crap, you're weird. Eh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a little chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, don't you want to come check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost personal feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from when they performed during their practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do. I know what's best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I tell you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem was never actually finished. It just stops moving. Holy crap, what is going on? Ah, what is this? Reading this poem, I get a pin in my stomach. I had a pin in my stomach for a long time now. The dragon? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Huh? Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. What do you mean don't strain yourself? Monika calls it out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. For Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Mm-hmm. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh crap! Oh! Ah, an what the heck? What the, is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Expressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed it to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walking in her school, and remaining friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now.
That happened?
Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Never. End? You can't just end like that!
This game sucks. Why?
Well, if you enjoyed that video, feel free to subscribe. I feel like this should be shorter than the past two. Something else just passed away, I guess. Oh my... I don't feel good right now, and I actually mean it now. I'm going to start a funeral. I will see you guys later.